Alright, so I am here with Deen from Revolution Saints, man. Thank you for taking time today. It's an exciting time. The self-titled debut for Revolution Saints is going to be coming out here in about 2 weeks, man. How are you feeling?
I am awesome, Reggie. Thank you. I mean, it's been a busy time, but honestly, I'm amazed at how great this record's been responded to. It's freaking me out, honestly. It's freaking us all out.
It's a great album. I've listened to it a couple times. We did a review of the album, man. It's one of the best albums this year so far, and I mean, in every way, it's just so well done.
Well, bro, thank you. I don't know what to say, honestly. I was talking to Jack yesterday, and he called me up and he goes, "Can you believe the heat on this record?" And I'm like, "No, bro. I came into this. I think we all went into this, Reggie, just thinking, well, this is going to be a fun project. Let's just have fun. Give us something to do, something different. It's my first shot at being a lead singer. What the heck?" And the response, dude, I mean, we're in shock. Well, all three of us are like, "Are you freaking kidding me?"
Man.
I mean, it's just been amazing. And for my first time as a singer, dude, I'm just grateful everybody's, cut me some slack, because I've never done this before.
Can you tell me a little bit about how the project came together? I mean, it's a great project. It's you, Doug, and Jack. A great lineup. But how did it start?
Well, dude, I was on the road with Journey. We were in New Hampshire, and John Barrett, my manager, Journey's manager, came up and said, "Look, Serafina wants you to do a solo record." I'm like, okay. So I committed to it, but it kind of went on the back burner of my brain because I was on the road with Journey and I had another 6 months to go with them. And then once Journey ended, and they were like, "Okay, you ready to do this?" I was like, "Hey, I guess I am ready to do this." So they gave me the files, and I ended up doing the drum track. And this was Serafino's brainchild, honestly. Serafino from Frontiers. This was his idea, and he's been trying to get me to do a solo record for eons.
Yeah.
And I was always like, well, I'm too busy with Journey. I don't really have enough time. And I didn't have the confidence. I didn't think I could pull it off. Drumming, yeah, I could play drums all day on any record you want me to play on, but to be a lead singer was daunting. And I didn't know if I could pull it off, and thank God for Alessandro, the producer of the record. He flew in to Oregon and helped me do the vocal tracks and pulled out a lot, a lot that I never thought I could do. So, kudos to Alessandro and Jack and Doug. I mean, they really sold this record to me, and I'm grateful.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned it's your first crack at really as being the full, lead singer. I mean, a lot of people, there's Mother, Father that you do with Journey, from time to time. But what was it like really, really, taking a crack at being the voice of a band? It had to have been nerve-wracking and, like you said, it's validating when all this positive feedback is coming back.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, bro, when I first did it, when we started the vocals, I had 10 days to do the vocal tracks, and it was in between Journey legs. I flew in from Toronto, came home, had the day off, and started singing, and then left 10 or 11 days later for the next Journey leg. And, I was just like, "Alessandro, be patient with me. I've never done this before. Have mercy on me and bring out the best in me." And he really did. There were times when I would do a part, and he was like, "You know what? I don't like it. We try again. We go again." And we would do something. He's like, "Yes, that is perfect. That is perfect. Okay, we go again." And he just kept blazing on me. And I would end up doing a couple of songs a day, and, he definitely pulled out the best in me. And now that I listen back, of course, I'm a musician. I'm going to pick it apart. So I listen to some of my vocal tracks and go, "Oh, I could have done that better," or, "That line's kind of cheesy. I should have sang that differently." But you know what? For my first try, I'm pretty proud of it, bro. I know the next one will be even better. This is just a learning experience for me.
I was going to ask, is this Revolution Saints, is this a project that we can expect more albums in the future, maybe a tour?
Oh, dude, definitely we're going to do another record. We want to do it where we're writing the songs, because Alessandro had written all the songs. So we want to definitely put our flavor on it, our style on it as musicians. And yeah, definitely, if schedules permit and everything is cool, we're definitely, I want to tour with this. I think it'll be fun. Are you kidding?
Oh, yeah, that would be
a blast.
Awesome. Oh, that would be so amazing. You mentioned that Alessandro wrote most of the songs. Was it hard coming in and playing songs and learning songs that you didn't write, as opposed to playing your songs?
Well, you know, to be honest with you, bro, Journey, I mean, I don't write any of their stuff. That's just Neil, Jonathan, and Ross. They write this thing with Arnell. So I usually just come in and do my drum part. So for me, I remember Jack telling me, just be you. When you hear the demos, do not play like the demo, bro. Play like you play, Dean. And that's what I did. I played like I play. So it was very simple to go in as a drummer and play the way I play. As a singer now, that is a different animal, bro. Because, you know, it's inevitable. I'm going to sound like Steve Perry in some spots. And the reason why is Steve Perry was my biggest influence as a singer. Steve Perry and Paul Stanley. That's what I grew up listening to vocally. So that's who I'm going to sound like. You know, and thank God I haven't been criticized for that too much. But it's inevitable. I've been in Journey 17 years now, bro. So it's like, you know, they're gonna have those comparisons. And when they do have those comparisons, I embrace it. I'm grateful. Are you kidding? To be compared with Journey, dude? Are you kidding? The best songwriters of my generation? I'm humbled by it. I'm humbled.
Speaking of Journey, Neil and Arnell are on the record. Was that your choice to bring them on, or was that something that had already been decided?
That was a Serafino call. He asked me, he said, would Neil play a solo? And I asked Neil, and Neil had said, let me hear the song. And he heard it and goes, yeah, I'll play a solo on it. Thank God for that, because Neil is a god.
Yes.
And then Arnell as well. And Serafino asked me, hey, can you ask Arnell if he'd like to sing on the song? So I asked Arnell while we were on the bus one day, because I'd love to sing on the song. So we sent him the song, and he sang on it. And God, you know what, bro? That's a real singer. That's a real lead singer. When you hear Arnell sing, he's the real deal. I'm lucky to even follow that guy. Are you kidding? He's like the real deal. He sings with passion and soul. And I learn a lot from him. I tell you, I listen to him every night, and I try to pull a lot of his stylings out, because he's an amazing singer.
He is, and he's a great fit for Journey too. I mean, I saw you guys live last year, an amazing fit. Couldn't be happier with that.
I'm with you, dude. It's amazing every night. I get to play with that guy. Are you kidding? It's a lesson in humility as a vocalist. I go, man, I can't sing like that. And he's so damn humble. He's like, oh, no, Dean, you're really good. I'm like, shut up, bro. Come on. I can pull it off a little bit, but you sell it. It's a different thing. It's one thing to pull it off. It's another thing to pull it off and sell it.
Exactly. And you guys Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, man.
You guys are coming out with a DVD with the record, with the deluxe edition. It's gonna have the making of the album documentary. It's gonna have a couple of videos on it, man. Just the documentary itself is gonna be so cool to see. To really go behind the scenes of how this record came along, and talk a little bit about that documentary. What was it like filming the making of this album?
Well, you know what? The cameras were rolling, bro, and to be honest with you, 90% of the time I didn't know they were rolling. So there might be stuff on there that I'm going to watch and go, oh, my God, I said that. Oh, my God, I did that. Oh, you know, the thing is when we did this, it was just fun, and I had fun, and Big Jack had fun, and Doug had fun. And it's just going to be us goofing off. 90% of me, I guarantee you, is me goofing off in the studio, because I just had a blast just being a part of it. So I'm sure I haven't seen the footage yet, but oh God, if I do, it's just me being goofy, because that's just me. I'm the Tasmanian devil in the band. I'm just a psycho, hyper, crazy guy that is very fortunate to be able to do something like this. So, forgive me if there's anything that offends anyone.
Man, with your already impressive resume, I mean, Bad English, Marty Friedman, Ozzy, I mean, obviously Journey. Where do you feel Revolution Saints falls within the grand scheme of everything that you've been a part of already?
Well, all those bands that you just mentioned, I have been fortunate to be a part of. And I think this is just a natural progression. God has a plan for everything, and I don't know what it is. I'm grateful to be on the ride. And I've always wanted to be a lead singer, not in Journey. No, I don't want to be a lead singer in Journey.
That's pressure.
But to be a lead singer in a project like this is a dream come true for me. I've never pushed it, but it's come out naturally. And thank God Serafino saw it early on when I was singing, the songs for Journey, that, I had potential. And I believe that, it's just a natural progression. I'm going to grow into being a better singer with every album, with every project that I do. And I'm grateful, bro. I mean, honestly, I'm humbled and grateful. These are dreams that have come true. I mean, I've always wanted to be in a big band. This is no joke, bro. I wanted to either be in Kiss or Journey when I was growing up. Those were the two bands I wanted to be in. And to be in Journey, it's like there was never a better band for me to be in. For one big reason, I don't look good in spandex and makeup. I just don't. So, to be in a band with, honestly, the greatest songwriters of my generation, the Journey band, those are the greatest songs of my teen years. And to be a part of that legacy is an honor. It really is an honor. So it is. It's a natural progression. And when Journey finally calls it a day, which I don't know when that'll be.
Hopefully
but,
never.
I'll have something else to do, and that'll be great.
Awesome. Finally, I've got to ask, is there any chance we can get a new Journey record in the near future?
God, I hope so, bro. I would love to do another record. The Eclipse record came out, and it did pretty good, and we toured upon that. But, that's really up to Neil and Jonathan and Ross and Ornell. I don't write any of the stuff. I just go in when the demos are done. I tell them, hey, okay, cool, let's go do them. So it's really up to those guys if they want to do another record. And Neil is such he's a workaholic, and he's very, very prolific. The guy can just write all day long. So if he's ready to do a record, he'll just sit down with Jonathan, they'll write stuff, and we'll do one. But there's nothing that I know of in the near future. I haven't heard of anything. But then again, there's been times when I'll be sitting there going, oh, we got a break, and all of a sudden, management will call, hey, we're doing a record. Like, go, okay. So, it could be any day. Neil will go, I want to do another record. So, there will be one, I would imagine, in the future, but I just don't know when.
Well, it leaves the door open for more Revolution Saints material, as well. So, I mean, hopefully...
Yeah.
I mean, I know that album's not out for about 2 more weeks, but, man, it's outstanding. When everybody hears this record, they're just going to freak out when they hear it. It's just so well done in every way. And fans are automatically, right away, going to be wanting more Revolution Saints music.
Dude.
So,
dude, I'll tell you something. That means the world to me, honestly, bro. Like, again, I said I never thought in a million years this would get this kind of response. I never in a million years thought this. And honestly, every time I do an interview and I hear what you're saying and what others are saying, it's like, I gotta pinch myself. I never figured in a million years that people would love it like this. And I'm thankful to the powers that are, whether it's God or Buddha or whoever the heck is running the show. Thank God for this.